What's the question first?
So, were you a healthy child? Like, did you have any illnesses when you were a child? No?
No. Only, the usual childhood sore throats.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have polio or anything.
Yeah.
I did have some friends that had polio.
So was health a concern when you were growing up, I think?
Yeah, there was a polio scare. People would go to bed at night and they'd wake up with fever and they couldn't walk again. They thought that if we wore shoes in the summer and we didn't swim in the large community swimming pools, but they didn't know how you got the virus.
So you didn't have any personal health problems that you had to worry about? Like asthma or anything like that? No? No? Okay. So when you were a teenager, that was your childhood, now we're talking about your adolescence. Did your health get better? Or do you think it got worse when you became a teenager? Did it change at all?
I was more active. I rode my bicycle, drank lots of water. But I had exercise. I exercised and rode my bike around the neighborhood to visit all my friends.
So you think you were more healthy? Yeah.
Oh, I had to walk to school almost 2 miles. And I lost my baby fat.
And you didn't have any illnesses during your adolescence either?
No, I had this bad. I was out from school for a whole month. I don't remember why. Oh, I had chicken pox.
Oh, you had chicken pox. Okay. Chicken pox. I know what I was saying. You had the chicken pox. That's it. And you didn't develop any new allergies or no allergies, no bones. Did you break any bones?
Nope.
No bones broken?
Until I got to be an adult.
Leave it. I'll bring it downstairs, Nana.
Nope, I'm coming back. I just got this out in the hall.
Okay. So, did your health change when you became an adult? You think?
Well, when I became a senior citizen. Oh, I had thyroid problems in high school.
Okay.
But didn't require any, just medicine.
Okay. So when you became an adult, did your thyroid problem get better, or?
Yeah, when I was 19, I started taking thyroid pills, and by 2021 I was free. I didn't have to take any.
Okay. So do you think that you got like more?
Did I get healthier as I got older? Yeah, I raised all my kids and kept up with them. And I was a preschool teacher. You can't be.
And then, what was this? How does your lifestyle affect your health? Do you think like your job like the way you lived? You were a housewife, and then you taught preschool. You were a secretary. Did it affect your health at all? Do you think it kept you active? Yeah, you were always out doing stuff.
I tried to walk everywhere as much as I could because I enjoyed doing it. But secretary, you sit.
Yeah. Okay. So what physical changes have you experienced getting older?
I'm a half inch shorter, and I have a little bit of, what do you call that?
Well, if you wanted to be just in a nude
What do you call that? When your hands are tight, you know. What's the bones?
Oh, is it? Oh gosh, what is it? It's yeah. I want to say
Calcium in the bones.
calcium. What's it called though? I don't want to say paralysis. That's not.
No, it's
What is it? Oh my gosh, how can I not remember? Okay. Well, you had blood pressure problems, right?
yeah, that's when I got menopause.
Yeah, so if we can get the rehearsal earlier.
And so.
And I love
Is it what's
fries.
Yeah. So do you think that you got do you think that your senses and your alertness has changed at all as you've gotten older?
I think I'm better. No, I'm so more intricate. I have more time, so things don't have to be thrown together, and I can concentrate and do a better job as I get older. But it has nothing to do with. I think I had the ability all along.
Yeah.
I just had to do 3 things at the same time. Now I get to do 1 thing at a time, and I'm enjoying that.
Yes.
Oh, you're right.
I do get tired. I had sleep apnea,
Yes.
but I don't anymore. I don't think. I still snore a little bit. That's
what was I supposed to say? What is this called? Arthritis?
That's it.
Arthritis.
I have a little bit of arthritis in the bottom of my back,
You love doing that. You're so good.
which the doctor says for my age, it's not so bad.
Okay, so you're still able to function well and
Shop till I
have
drop.
everything. Yes. Okay. How do you feel about the changes you've experienced becoming older? Do you think that you've changed a lot, or do you think you're just still the same person and just do the
Well,
same thing?
I've learned how to deal with people
Mhm.
more. I don't expect so much out of them.
Mhm.
My standards are more loving.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
So you take the way your body changes and your physical
Oh, I
state
hate
changes.
being fat.
But like as you get older, you take it without being afraid or anything.
Not really. I mean, really, I hate not being able to walk
Yeah.
I used to go to Jazzercise, and now I don't have energy. I used to do a lot of walking, and now
Okay.
I'm
So,
still able to do a lot. I just,
yes.
but I
This
think as
isn't to
I
make
age,
you. This isn't to make you feel bad.
and,
I didn't. It's just.
Reality
It's just
check.
school. It's just. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask the list.
you can answer.
Let's see. Let's see. I just have like a lot of questions and I couldn't. But it's okay. Do you think you worry about your health more now than you used to when you were younger?
I have more to worry about.
Yes.
I'm now taking vitamins, and vitamin D, I had a shortage of vitamin D.
Mhm.
But I try not to worry
Mhm.
about my health.
Mhm. I feel like a psychologist. Okay. When you look to the future, how do you see yourself changing in your physical health?
My physical?
Mhm. You think you'll just get more tired and you'll just not be able to do as much?
I guess I'll just think about redirecting my goals to fit my energy level.
That's a good way to put it.
I don't cook as much because it takes a lot of energy to cook, and then you eat it and you get fat and you get after your health. So we eat out a lot and bring home leftovers. I'm going to make this long.
I like long scarves. Okay. I know what I mean. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your brain. Cognitive
Right.
dimension.
I'm smarter.
So, we're going to go back to childhood.
Okay, my childhood, I started school when I was 5. I was very young.
Did you learn easily when you were young? Did you have trouble learning, or did it, come easily to you?
I didn't care. I enjoyed books and learning to read, and music, singing, and art, and pretending.
So you didn't...
And I like science.
You didn't like you liked the creative aspect
Yes,
more. Yes.
Thank you. I love birds.
So, did you enjoy learning, like when you went to school?
Yes. Love school, but it was the friends, the people. I love playing marbles.
Would you consider yourself like you were a bright little child, or did you think
I don't
you were
think I
kind
was
of
bright. I was average.
average?
With a little spark.
That's a good way to put it.
A spark for learning. But I remember I had to study spelling. It didn't come natural. And math, I didn't even try. I just did the math.
Yeah, so you were just more, like me, creative mind. Let's see, what are the things you do well in or poorly in?
What in childhood?
What did you like to do? What were your special things that you liked to do? So
Dancing and singing.
You did well in creative things.
I played the clarinet, I played the piano, and I sang in the choir, and I was in plays. This is elementary now. I love reading. and I love making booklets.
Yeah.
The social studies.
So you would consider, so you're, you did poorly in math. Like your daughter.
I was
your
not.
granddaughter.
I was just average.
Yeah. Well, not like poorly, but, you know.
I think I did poorly.
I do poorly.
I did poorly.
Yeah.
Even in college, I took
I'm below
general math.
I'm much below average in math. So you think your talents were dancing and
Art.
And singing?
Mainly singing first, because
Yeah.
art was just fun.
And let's see. Now, in your adolescence, how did your intelligence change? Do you think that you became...
I had more.
You had
I started doing it for the grades and peer pressure. For, you know, for high school. Well, we're talking about high school. I did it because I needed to get to college and I needed to graduate. Practice doing homework. The hardest thing was getting my locker up. I remember saying that.
So you were more focused on it instead of just, you know, oh, well, you know, just do this and do that. You know, you were like, okay, I need to do this.
Well, I knew I needed to study.
Yeah.
So I practiced studying, but that didn't mean I knew how.
Yeah.
Or that the grades were there.
Yeah. So you still, you had...
My parents did not help me at all. And I got no encouragement, help at all. So it was everything. Just when the grade came out, they sat down and talked to me.
Okay. But did your parents want you to get good grades?
Yeah. Well, parents didn't want you to keep good grades.
I don't know, some people
because it's
like what was considered a good grade? An
A?
A?
They didn't want to be interrupted with homework. They thought that was my job and my responsibility. I was self-motivated.
So, okay. So your intelligence, do you think you got more intelligent as a teenager?
Yeah, when I learned better, learned study habits.
Sorry, I'm making you tired.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Did learning become easier for you? You think as you went through high school?
Yeah.
I don't type very fast. And then when you were an adult, do you think that you're
I did not know how to study in college.
Yeah. Do you think that your quickness of mind has changed as an adult? Like as you've gotten older?
I know the tricks. I actually taught when I was 40. Went back to junior college and got my college degree. And I learned how to study.
So this is like, you're not that old. You're barely old enough for this, Nana. I just needed somebody
Really?
Yeah, she said like 65 and older. So you're in, you know,
I'm 60.
some of this is more. I used some of her questions, also some of mine that I created.
I'm perfect.
Are you concerned with your memory getting worse at all, or have you haven't experienced that at all?
No, because I really love memories,
Mm-hmm.
and I dream and try. I'm always thinking back.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Jackson, it's different because people don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're happy. If they weren't happy, probably wouldn't do that.
It's like Flint, Michigan versus Clinton, and people go to Grand Blanc. I guess you would if they're that's what
Okay. Let's see. I think we only have a few more. Have you noticed anything in your life, in your intelligence or anything that's changed? So you think you've gotten more intelligent with age? Mhm.
I can do anything I want to do.
Mhm.
I just get a book and read it.
Mhm.
My intelligence came when, I've always loved reading, and how-to books. I spend a lot of time on how-to books. I'm a visual learner, so YouTube. I just go to YouTube. It tells me everything I need to know. I just go to a resource.
Mhm.
And I have people that resourceful people. If I need a question, I have friends that generally, my peeps.
Mhm.
You're my friend if you're creative.
So you like to, but you're constantly looking for new information. You're not like just going with what you have. You're constantly trying to move forward.
Yeah. If I see something, I go, I can do that, and then I look up, see how to do it. I count the cost
Mhm.
and whether or not it's valuable, or if it's of any. I'm very practical when it comes to the things that I want to do.
Mhm. That's a good thing. I think that helps you stay
Focused.
sharp in your cognitive sense, because some old people, the older they get, they just don't learn new things. They just stick with what they
A lot
have.
of people do crafts that were done 30 years
Yeah.
ago. But this is different.
Right. Crocheting is
This-
classic.
This is classic. But do you think this yarn was 30 years ago? No.
Yeah.
It's all in the color.
Yes. So, okay.
And I only make scarves and afghans because it's a waste of time to do. And I've researched that.
Let's see. Let's be done. Well, okay, one more. How would you define wisdom or intelligence? It's a deep question.
Okay. I used to know this a long time ago. Wisdom is how to apply
Mhm.
something. We'll say apply what you know
Mhm.
to help someone get better,
Mhm.
be better, or to fill a need.
Mhm.
And the ability to remodel it
Mhm.
Yeah, she found one that had
in order that you don't have to throw it away.
Mhm.
But that's not wisdom, that's things. We're talking about inanimate objects.
To fill.
With intelligent is knowing where to go and find the information that you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can tell you.
What book
that what happened to me on my
you need,
we had college students.
what friend you need to go to.
That's a very nice thing.
Ooh.
It's a very nice statement. Okay. This is taking a long time. I'm sorry. We've been going for 25 minutes. Okay, I'm going to try to get some of this. Okay, emotional. Going to emotions. Were you, as a child, were you shy, outgoing, fun-loving, anxious? Were you...
Fun-loving.
My
parents were afraid that someone was going to steal me because I would smile and...
So you were outgoing and fun-loving. You just loved everybody.
And I thought everyone loved me.
Okay. Okay. So do you think were you like a difficult child, or were you just kind of a go with the flow? Yeah.
Except when I became a teenager.
Yeah. Well, we change when we're teenagers.
I left home at 19 with a job,
Mm-hmm.
focused like Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Harrison. My mama was finished with me.
Yeah. What made you happy when you were a kid? Like, what did you love to do?
Singing
Mm-hmm.
and laughing and playing dolls.
Mm.
Oh, I love to dress. I made doll clothes. I guess
Mhm.
that was the number one thing in my life.
Oh, really?
It's fashion with my dolls, handmade, and then I changed it to sewing for myself at
Mhm.
11.
Oh, wow.
I made my first top and skirt. My mother was very impressed. It was a high fashion outfit.
Okay. So when you were a teenager, your personality, did it change at all?
Teenage?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You were still just
Happy,
happy, outgoing.
cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
love people. I had one best friend, but most of everybody was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what time of day.
Did you become more aware of your emotions, like how you were feeling and what when you were a teenager?
I feel my emotions.
Like, did you know you had a lot of, like, you knew when you changed or when you, like, because I know, like, I'll try to analyze, like, why I feel a certain way, but when you're younger, you just know that you feel that way. It's kind of a deep question. Let's not answer. Let's keep that one. Okay, so
I don't know as a teenager.
Yeah, that's a long way back.
I didn't care.
Okay. So
I talked on the phone a lot.
okay, so you said that your emotions changed, like you became more rebellious, more like not as easygoing.
I made a decision to follow God
Yeah.
when I was 12, and it was with the encouragement of my mom. But after that, I kept growing, and my mom didn't.
Oh, with Jesus? So do you think you were more frustrated when you were a teenager than you were when you were a child, or
I was content that God had a plan for me.
So you were still the same. You didn't rock the boat or anything. You were just kind of.
But see, I was firstborn, and so I rocked all kind of boats.
Okay, so you were.
Because I broke the headway. I dated first. I drove first. I got my first job first. I was the firstborn.
Yes.
I wasn't rebellious. It's just that.
Yeah, I know. Well, as a teenager, you have.
Little girl.
So that's what I'm asking is, did you stay that way? I know teenagers are a little rebellious, but it's just kind of, you didn't like change.
I changed when I changed denominations. My family was Catholic and Episcopalian, and I changed and I wanted to be Baptist, which is, and that meant to marry and fall in love with someone who was a Baptist. And that's when everything changed. I became the black sheep of the family.
Okay. So you were, it's hard for me to keep track of this. I've never done this.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm sorry. I feel tired. I'm sure you feel tired. This is deep stuff. Okay. So you think your emotional state has changed over the years? No?
I'm as happy. I have a life of being married to someone that's always moving out of his comfort zone, and so I go with him. I follow him.
Yeah. So you've stayed, what's stayed the same about you, like your personality? You're still cheerful and outgoing.
I still love making clothes for my dog. I still like fashion. Sewing is a skill. I still like to, well, I love to make cards. And I like leading women. I have a leaders group, and I do work. I speak to ladies.
So what things do you like or dislike about your personality?
I'm so sensitive.
This is psychology.
No. What did I do not like about my I talk too much. Or laugh too loud.
Okay.
I laugh at the wrong time. But I try really hard not to.
Yeah.
I talk too much and don't listen enough. But that doesn't mean I'm not a good listener. It's just if you gotta have a fault, that's mine.
Yeah.
But I don't have any faults, so.
And then, what do you like?
What do I like about what area?
About your personality.
Oh, about my personality? That I'm a good listener. That I love to meet people and find out what their good traits are.
Okay.
And then encourage them to develop. That's what I love about life. I'm an encourager. Yeah, I like to encourage people to have fun. I don't have a serious bone in my body.
Okay.
Well, I am, though. I'm very strict. That's what's, sometimes I'm too strict. I figure if I have to be strict, they have to be strict. But somehow they get a chance to not be strict, and I have to still be strict.
Because you're the leader. That's
I want to be a leader.
What are your main interests at this time of your life? Your church and sewing.
Visiting my grandchildren. Losing weight. I guess I was always chubby.
No, you weren't.
always on the Chabet side. I love fried chicken.
Me too.
Every Sunday, a little third grader would eat 3 pieces of fried chicken. I mean, I sucked it down to the bone.
Yeah.
And that,
Yeah.
my daddy used to buy it for me.
Me too. I used to eat it every Sunday too. Do you think you think more about the past today than before? Like, do you...
No, I'm thinking the future. Man, in the next, I'm making the biggest transition that I've ever made. Because it's on my own. It's not with the company moving us. We're moving because we want to move. And consolidating our resources in order to relocate is the biggest challenge I've ever had. Almost as big as when I had my first house. I hope to never have to make another. Yeah. But maybe I will.
You probably won't change any when you get older.
I don't think so. Less mobility.
But your personality and your
Yeah, I'm not going
your
to change.
inner self.
Unless, if I'm not given love,
Mhm.
I may get bitter. I don't know.
Okay, we're almost done. I'm saying that more to myself. I'm not very good at typing, so.
Do you have to do this to both grandmothers? What class is this? Psychology?
This is psychology. I have to do another one for history. It's not as detailed, I don't think, but okay. So, your social. Here's the one you like.
People.
What social interaction did you have as a child? Like, did you have just your family, or did you have a lot of friends around, like, your neighborhood, or?
Well, I had my 2 brothers, but I was always looking for more friends. I knew every neighbor. But I played with my dolls a lot.
So did you, as a child, you
booklets.
like to be by yourself, or do you like to be with people?
I never thought of being by myself, but I never thought of being with people. But I did like to go out and play. I didn't stay home in my room.
Okay. So, did you always have a lot of friends growing up? You were friends with everybody? Just... Yes. And then, we already kind of talked about your hobbies when you were little. You like to sew, and sing,
Play the piano.
and play the
sing
piano.
at the same time, yeah. I love to ride my bike.
Yeah, riding your bike. is
I
nice.
learned on my dad's bike, which had a boys bar, and I'm short. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? I was determined that I was going to take off, you know?
So when you when you were in adolescence, when you became probably like high school age, did you think you were more social because you had more people around you?
7th grade, I don't remember talking.
Okay.
I was very quiet, and then 8th and 9th, sky's the limit.
Okay.
Most popular, wanted to be popular, I guess, wanted to have lots of friends. I didn't want to be most popular, I just wanted to be friends, everyone's friend. Everybody's valuable, and I wanted to be their friend.
I agree. So, did you view, before when you were younger, you didn't really view social interaction as, you didn't really think about it. They were there, and so you talked to people.
Well, I played with them.
Right.
I'd bring my toys over to their house, or they came to my house.
But when you were in high school, did you view social interaction differently? Like you
We didn't play dolls.
wanted to, like you thought about it, like you wanted to go to this place to be with these people, or it was more purposeful?
You know, I think I like classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would sign up for classes. So it was more of a structured kind of interaction. Because I wanted to get both. I wanted to do things, but I wanted to be with other people to do it. I learn better when other people are. I'm a class person.
Yeah. So you interacted more with people, though.
I'm afraid so.
That's not bad. P-O-P-B-L-E. Okay. What was your first job? Do you remember?
Well, in high school, I tutored for the summer.
Do you know how old you were?
I was 16, 14 maybe. And I babysat on Friday. Every Friday. So it'd be 14, 15, 16.
And
my
what?
First real job, I worked for my dad, but that doesn't count when you work for your dad.
Yeah.
I got a job at LSU in the auditor's office, transcripts, and I filed them. And then that same year I got a job at Penny's in sales, Christmas time. That was when I was 19. Could have been 8.
So do you like to do the same things as a teenager? You like to sing and to
I still love to
sew and
Still love to sew.
all the same things.
I would do my bicycle, but
Not as much.
I have to do it with someone. I don't want to do it by myself. And I would make cards more and do jewelry, but nobody else wants to do it. So that's why when I come to visit, I do.
We liked making jewelry for a while. Let's see, there are many roles. What are some of your current roles and how important are they to you? You are
A woman's leader
a women's leader.
and the pastor's wife. So they usually call me the first lady. I can't stand that. It's so put down, I think.
It's not. I mean, it's kind of important we did it that way. So that's a big part of your life, like that's really important to you.
I do workshops. It's a big part.
Okay. And you have the same hobbies as when you were a kid. Well, mostly. You like...
I didn't make jewelry. We didn't put jewelry down?
I put jewelry. I put jewelry.
There's some decorations that we're doing.
I like interior decorating in the garden and home. Did we put preschool teacher?
I know about that. I didn't put it anywhere in particular.
That's my education.
Yeah. I'm just going to put something. Where is it? Let's see. So you went to college. You went to LSU.
And then I
And
quit.
what did you? So you didn't finish. What were you going to LSU to get a degree in?
So it didn't really. I took some secretarial science in home economics at LSU because it's it's a college of agriculture. That's really what it's in.
And you took secretarial
science, shorthand and typing. And
then you were
after a year and a half. I got a job on campus.
So you
got married. Put my husband through. But I didn't pay for it. He got a scholarship. So it was just for a year and a half. Like, it was just a semester and a summer.
You got married when you were 19?
And a half.
19 and a half?
And I was pregnant by the time I was 21.
But then when you were 40, you went back to school.
And I got an AA degree in early childhood education. And certified, or with a certificate to teach. I could be a lead teacher.
And then you became a preschool teacher?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. I put that under your intelligent. Okay, we have a little bit, so so your attitude towards getting older is just take it as it comes.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my husband takes the lead. And wherever he goes, I follow.
Yeah.
I'm a good submissive husband. We work life together. We have our goals. Except now he wants to finish at 70, and it's really I don't know why he has to do this.
Okay. What was your favorite age? You think? Okay. All of them? Yeah, I kind of already did that. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to mention about being your age? No?
I made one mistake, and I don't know what it was. And that was something to do with Charlie and Lisa.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel...
So,
can't put that down. Don't put that down.
No. Is there anything just that off the top of your head you would like to say? No. Okay. Well, I think that I got all these questions answered. So hopefully I can make something
Put
out
spell
of it.
check on you.
Yeah, well, I understand. I don't think spell check knows what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, I know those sentences.
Thank you very much for
If I get